Everywhere you look, someone's debating diets. Keto fans say carbs are the enemy. Vegetarians say plants are the future. Yes, they are. Both claim better health, more energy, even weight loss. But here's the real question. Which one actually works better, not just in theory, but in day-to-day life? Keto is designed to force your body into ketosis. That's when you burn fat for fuel instead of carbs. On paper, it sounds powerful. In practice, though, it comes with trade-offs. You have to keep carbs so low that things like fruit, legumes, or even most grains are off the table. That means you cut out entire food groups rich in fiber, antioxidants, and micronutrients. Yes, you may lose weight fast, especially water weight in the first few weeks. But many people hit a wall. Energy dips, cravings rise, and long-term adherence is tough because the variety is so limited. I have done keto back in the day. It used to be called a low carb diet, and it's hard to continue. It's hard to stay on it for me. I don't know about you guys, but for me, the keto diet is difficult for me to maintain that. But for vegetarians, it looks different. Instead of restricting carbs, it emphasizes plant-based proteins, whole grains, legumes, nuts, seeds, fruits, and vegetables. The strength in the vegetarian diet is diversity. You're fueling your body with a wide range of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. And studies consistently show vegetarians have lower cholesterol, lower blood pressure, and reduced risk for heart disease and type 2 diabetes. Weight loss can happen too, and it does. I lose weight, and I'm a vegetarian. I lose weight all the time. And not because I cut out an entire micronutrient group, but because the diet naturally lowers calorie density while boosting satiety with fiber and volume. Both diets can lead to weight loss, but for different reasons. Keto drives it through carb restriction and a shift in metabolism, while vegetarian eating leans on high fiber, low calorie foods that make it harder to overeat. The difference, keto often shows fast, short term results. For vegetarian diets are easier to sustain over years, and that's true because I've been a vegetarian forever. That's why long-term studies show plant-based eaters maintain lower body weight without yo-yo dieting, whereas many keto followers regain once they reintroduce carbs. Think about energy too. Keto can sometimes bring a short burst of focus during ketosis, but for most people, workouts feel harder because glycogen, the stored carb energy your muscles rely on so much, that is a very low. That's not ideal if you're a runner like me or a lifter like me or training regularly. Vegetarian diets, by contrast, provide steady fuel through complex carbs along with enough protein if meals are planned well. And as athletes, we need the protein. So build your meals around protein. For athletes or anyone with an active lifestyle, vegetarian eating supports endurance and recovery much more reliably than keto. Then there's the bigger picture, long-term health. Keto often raises LDL cholesterol. That's the bad cholesterol because of its reliance on animal fats. That can increase cardiovascular risk if you're not careful. Vegetarian diets, in contrast, they lower LDL while raising protective HDL cholesterol, thanks to soluble fiber and plant compounds. Plus, vegetarians typically have better gut health because fiber feeds beneficial bacteria, while keto's low fiber approach can throw digestion off balance. One of the most important questions is this: can you actually live with it? Can you live with this diet and lifestyle change? Keto requires tracking carbs meticulously, saying no to most social meals, and constantly managing side effects like constipation or keto flu. Vegetarian diets don't need micromanaging. You can go to almost any restaurant and find something to eat. You can meal prep without exotic ingredients. And because it's less restrictive, it doesn't feel like punishment, which is why it's sustainable long term. Now, let's be fair to the keto people. Keto can help in specific medical cases. Some people with epilepsy, certain metabolic disorders, or insulin resistance may benefit under medical supervision. But for the average person seeking health, energy, and longevity, the evidence leans more strongly toward plant-based patterns as a safer, more balanced approach. So, vegetarian or keto, it's really up to you. Which works better for you? Keto can spark quick weight loss, but often at the expense of sustainability, gut health, and cardiovascular risk. Vegetarian diets may not be as flashy in the short term, but they deliver balance, variety, and long-term protection against chronic disease. In the end, the best diet isn't just the one that works for a few months. It's the one you can actually live with for years. And for most people, that's the vegetarian path. If this video helped you, there's so much more waiting for you on Plants Feed the Soul. Hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next tip. And I'll see you in the next video.